That's the third one. That's the third one in a row. Okay, third one. Let's go. Let's see. Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back to another tips and tricks video. On today's episode, I'm going to be showing you how to tame the gachas. So now, the gachas, as everybody knows, these guys are a little OP. Like, it doesn't matter what level you have them. It doesn't oh my god, here we go. All right, sorry to be rudely interrupted, but as you know, these guys are very broken. These guys basically could give you ascendant. For a solo player, this is your best friend. If you could get this and you could get one of these on your cryo freaking chain, on your like little thing right here, your freaking cryo or pokeball as I like to call them, you'll be set for life. You only need one. You don't really need like a high level one. You don't really need, like, I mean, high level ones will give you better ascendant things, you know, better ascendant items. But honestly, you could even get one, you could try to get one that has like metal. You could try to get one that has elemental dust, which they're kind of rare, but it is possible. And then that way you never have to farm element. You just got to throw stone in him, as well as the snow pellets. Now, when it comes to these guys, I would say have a couple of maybe 3 snow owls, and then just make sure that whenever you log out, you leave the snow owls like on him, like against him, and they'll poop over time and he'll just pick them up like right away, you know. Now when it comes to gachas, everybody knows there's no secret by now. You can only have 2, a male and a female, within like a 15 foundation radius. If there's more than one male, more than one female, they will not be happy and they will not produce at all. I mean, let me retrace that. They will produce, but they will not be happy. So if you toss stuff on the floor, they will not like at all pick it up. You would have to put them directly in the inventory, and that's kind of annoying because that wastes a lot of time. So I would just say have 2 of these, a male and a female, and just make sure that you get them with like good things, like either they have metal or anything. So now, when it comes down to these things, their kibble used to be snow owl poop, and no, it's no longer their kibble. I know that if you look at Dodo decks or if you look anywhere, it would even tell you like the snow owl poop is no longer their kibble. Their kibble is technically tech foundations. Now, when it comes to tech foundations, nobody's got time. Nobody's got time to be farming tech foundations and feeding these things tech foundations. You could feed them snow owl poop, but honestly, it takes forever for them to like tame out with snow owl poop. Like, I'll even do it right now. You'll see what I mean. All right, so watch this. So snow owl poop should be the thing that basically like their kibble, right? Everybody likes to say that this is their kibble. Well, check this out. So if this is their kibble, ready? If this is their kibble, shouldn't it be like not fucking going down every single every single time he eats it? Should it not be continuously 100%? This is ×1 rates too. So no, I think this is on single player rates, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is ×1 rates. Yeah, I think, but look at his tame efficiency. It's going down stupidly. You see what I mean? It's not good. So it's no longer their kibble. Their kibble is basically tech, and I will show you right now what really tech does to them. Look, if I throw down the tech, I think he should instantly tame. Look, I think he hasn't eaten the tech. Oh no, he ate the tech right there. Look, he ate the tech and it went up to all the way up to 44%. He only ate tech foundations. But as you can see, maybe we should try to kill this guy and try to spawn a new one. Bam. There you go. He's dead. Good shit. Alright, so let's go find another one. I think there was another one down this way, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, there was. Alright, let's go down this way. After this, I'm going to spawn like level 150 so you guys could see how, like, what would it take to tame a 150. Honestly, you're not going to be finding 150s to these. You'll be lucky if you find a buff level 100. They're so rare. It's stupid, like how, like, you're better off with just low levels at this point, or just try to tame whatever it is. Alright, so now, as you can see, tech was the thing, but this is something that Dodo Desk doesn't tell you, but that these things could tame with actually glass. Alright, so not a lot of people know about this trick, and everybody thinks that you just need tech or tame them with stone. And then stone is easy. Honestly, stone is fast, but like with the amount of crystal that you could get on this map with just hitting the light post with Dodix, or with just regular, like, you know, with regular picks or axes and stuff, I think that the best way to tame them, and this is like, I guess you would call this like, if you're taming a carnivore, what's the best thing you could tame them with? Kibble, right? So the next best thing would be regular mutton. So the next best thing for gachas besides like the tech foundations would be this, the greenhouse. So when it comes down to greenhouse, they only eat stacks of 10s. Now if you throw a stack of like 50 or a stack of 100, they're not gonna eat the whole stack. They're just gonna keep eating out of the stack, I guess you could say, 10 at a time. So watch this. So you see this, she's not taming up. Is she a female? Yes, she is a female. All right, can you stop moving so then I could throw this and show the good people on how you could tame with only this stuff? So check this out. We're gonna start throwing the glass. She's gonna eat all of it. How much was that? Like 100 on stacks of 10. So check this out. Is she gonna eat it now? Okay, there you go. Start eating it. Look at this, 100%. Ready? 97%. It's base, and now mind you, this is a level 60. So the next best thing would be this, the greenhouse glass. Look how fast it's taming compared to the snow owl poop. It's a lot faster than like regular stone. And I mean, what is like the glass, like the greenhouse glass takes? It just takes regular crystal, regular I almost said polymer. It doesn't take polymer. It just takes regular. This is ×1 rates too, guys. Look at this. He's gobbling these things up. And look, if I throw like a stack of like 100, I guess I could say, he won't eat the whole stack of 100. He'll just keep eating out of the stack of 100. Look how fast it was. It's almost instant tame. Boom, he just tamed out. Look at that, perfect. Are you gonna pick that up? No, I'm picking this up. Don't pick it up. Get out of here. There you go. So now once you're done taming it, homeboy, okay, can you stop walking, please? Thank you. You could just look at the procedure. Let's see. This one makes obsidian, congeal balls, oil, fiber, stone, fungal wood. Now I don't care much about these right here. Usually the rarest item would always be here. So it'll either be obsidian, it'll either be metal, it would be regular like element dust, it would be poly, which is basically organic polymer. Obsidian is nice if you live like on a Ragnarok where you're gonna get a lot of like you know, cement and paste. So if you want, you could just come here, Pokeball this thing out, and then just bring it up to Ragnarok, you know, because the only things that you could pick these things up are Quetzals. Unfortunately, when the game first came out, you could pick these up with Terry's, which was crazy, but now you could only pick them up with Quetzals. So I mean, you saw how fast we tamed that thing. So now if we could find another one, I could show you how fast they tamed. All right, we're back. Now there's gonna be a level 10. So let's see, female gacha level 10. So now remember what I told you, you're just gonna keep finding low levels. So get used to finding low level. Oh my God, and get used to these things just moving like they got nobody's business. Bro, stop it. Eat that glass. There you go. Look how fast he's taming. Now those were, what is this, 70 foundations? Look, he's already at 50%. He's probably gonna instant tame right here. Yep, there you go. How many foundations are left? 10 foundations. Oh, maybe it's gonna take 80 foundations. Okay, so boom, it took him like, what was that, 70 minus, damn, that's 20. So what, he eats stacks of 20? I guess he ate a stack of 20. All right, so that's gonna take a lot of those things, but honestly, like, that's a lot better than collecting snow owl poop. As you know, snow owl poop is not that easy to collect nowadays, especially, I mean, unless you have somebody like, unless you have like a lot of snow owls around and you're just picking up the poop constantly. These, like, other than that, like, I would just say, like, just glass, like, greenhouse tame them. Honestly, that's like the best way. I know a lot of people will be like, oh, just do stone, but stone would not instant tame them like this. And I'll try it with stone. So let's kill this guy. We'll spawn in another one and we'll tame it with stone. Let's see what the difference will be with stone. All right, we're back. We spawned in a level 25. Let's see what stone will do to him. Let's try stone walls first, and then we'll try stone foundations. All right, that's a wild one from before. Hello, can you pick up the stone walls? Let's try the stone walls first. Yeah, let's try the stone walls before we try the stone foundations. All right, let's see what stone walls do. Wow, stone walls is only gonna get it 12 levels. Okay, but look how slow it's taking for stone walls, and that's a lot of goddamn stone walls. All right, before I actually tame a 150, I wanted to show you what the taming efficiency is with tech. So now, of course, being in the realistic world, you're never gonna be tossing tech at these things unless you're that rich. But honestly, I would just save the tech for something better. Let's see what it would take with tech. With tech, one bite takes him up to 60%, and then the second bite is just gonna tame him. So of course tech is gonna be the way to go. 60 foundations, so that means he technically ate, what was that, like 40 foundations? Yeah, so 40 tech foundations to basically instant tame him in a way. I would just use this for resources. You're always gonna get the same resources. I know that the crafting skill makes a difference when it comes down to like if you're gonna get a lot of ascendants or not, but from my experience on my gachas, on the regular extinction, on the Three Musketeers series, I have 2 gachas and I just been putting nothing but crafting speed in them, and they are producing a lot of like ascendant and mastercraft things. So I really never, I think the highest gacha I got was like a level 100 or a level 95, and it's like the crafting speed right now is like at 170 or 168 or something like that, and I'm getting like ascendant crystals out of it. So you really don't need like a 150 tame and stuff like that. You really don't. Like it's not necessary. You could just get a regular one that gives you like metal. That's why I would say just go around taming whatever low level ones you want, and if you have one that it has metal, perfect, that's gonna be your metal farming. If you have one that has elemental dust, perfect. I think it's a waste of time just getting a high level one. You're better off getting like low level ones, like one that has like a level 20 or that basically produces polymer. That one, whenever you're gonna farm polymer, you just toss a bunch of like snow out pellets in them. You toss a bunch of like a bunch of like stone or the war maps. If you guys don't know, the war maps is the best thing to give these things because they produce a lot better crystals. And then from there, you would just get good crystals on top. This freaking bugs. You would just produce like regular crystals on top of already making like polymer. So you get a double whammy. It's like the best of both worlds. You know, you're getting 2 things for once. 2 for the price of 1. What level is this? 65. Alright, so as you can see on this one, I basically slapped a bunch of freaking regular like war maps. I would put a lot of snow out pellet. This is not official. This is still single player, but look at this. So this one actually produces elemental dust. So he's just gonna produce elemental dust. So what I would do if this was on my official server, I would just slap down a bunch of things, and then I would just sit here while I'm editing or while I'm eating or watching Netflix or something like that. And then you're just farming, technically you're farming element. And look, we got an ascendant one right there, boom. You see what I mean? Not only are we gonna get crystals that are gonna have regular elemental dust, but for you guys would be you know, you could do polymer. But if you do polymer, I would say don't open it, just stash it away, because then that's technically you're gonna get 30 polymer per freaking little crystal. So that's a lot of polymer. You could just store them in a vault, and that's like basically like having, you know, regular polymer. You don't have to go out and waste time farming obsidian, farming cement and paste, getting it together, making regular stable polymer when you just have regular organic polymer that these things produce. Now with this one, I would just sit here, collect a lot of dust, and then continue to craft element. And along the way, I would be getting like ascendant, mastercraft, journeyman crystals and stuff like that. So you see what I mean? Look, boom, that's the second one. Another ascendant. Mind you, that's the second ascendant crystal he's tossed. Look at his crafting skill. Look at his crafting skill. 133. 133, and he's already pulled out 2 ascendant crystals. Now, this might be based on luck, but look, he doesn't like, I mean, like, it's amazing. Like, what these things do is amazing. And let's see, like, what the ascendant crystals are gonna get me. Oh my god, okay. Oh man, I only wish this was official. You know how much I love freaking pistols? They're so cheap to make their bullets. And a pike, okay, that's awesome. You would just be, look, that's the third one. That's the third one in a row. Okay, third one, let's go. Let's see. Oh my god. So as you can see, you're just gonna be farming element, and you're just gonna be farming like, and the same time you're gonna be farming like good level loot. And as you can see, this thing only has 133 crafting speed. 133 crafting speed. That's not even that much. He's only at 226 too. I basically GM summoned him at like, it came out like a 225, 220, whatever it was. So that means technically it would be quote unquote kibble tame, and he still came out with 133 crafting speed. You see what I mean? It's not that crazy. It's not that crazy good. and you don't really need that much crafting speed to make ascendant things. All right, so that's a regular one. You can see, and then we're just gonna stack up. You see, boom, and you just keep doing this. You keep getting a bunch of loot. This is the best way, I would say. I mean, there's other ways. You could use raw metal, but why would you use raw metal when you could use raw metal for like bullets, when you could use raw metal for defenses? You could use raw metal for so many things when you cook it compared to these things. The war maps are basically a joke to craft. They're a joke to craft. They're like, here, I'll show you how much it takes. Look at this. Look what a war map costs this guy. 4 fiber, 1 hide, and 2 wood. Come on. The only downside to war maps that I would say is that you would have to, I mean, if you're in a tribe, I mean, look how much they weigh, 400 pounds. What I would say, if you're in a tribe, just toss everything to the guy. Oh, look, that's a journeyman. Just toss everything to a guy. The guy would just pick it up, and then he'll start crafting the war maps. Now, the downside to the war maps is that they take forever to craft. War maps take forever to craft. I wouldn't suggest for you guys to, like, if you're gonna do that, just like put your character to craft war maps and then just like sleep on a tech pot or something so you don't die or starve to death and die. And then just watch something, watch some movies, watch YouTube, watch Biolazer videos, you know, I don't know, do something while you're crafting all those war maps. Now, of course, if you have your crafting character crafting those war maps, it would be a lot faster because, you know, they have crafting speed. So it's going to be a lot faster to craft all those war maps compared to like somebody who has no crafting speed and it will take forever. What are you going to give me? Just a regular crystal? Okay. Tame low level ones, crafting speed doesn't really make much of a difference. It's really based on the item that you have in them. As you saw, this one only has 133 crafting speed and it gave us 3 ascendants in a row. Now, maybe that's based on luck or who knows, but I mean, if you're doing it with like something like this that is pooping out elemental dust, any crystal is better than nothing, to be honest with you. Or if it's metal or if it's polymer, anything is better. That's what I'm saying. Don't go tame gachas based on their crafting speed. Tame them based on whatever production they can make. Cause if you don't get like rare crystals, at least you're collecting whatever you need to collect. And that's gonna make your life a heck of a lot easier. But without further ado, guys, I hope you liked this episode. I hope they helped you guys out. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Woo!